So our theme for this week is compassion. So compassion in action is the understanding of a problem or suffering of another and acting to solve the problem or help alleviate the suffering. So that's what our SEL is going to be focusing on. So for our morning, the first one says, what does compassion mean to you? Identify 3 to 5 ways to show compassion. So my first thing is, what does compassion mean to me? Compassion means that you are trying to help others when they need it, especially if they're having a rough day. And then identify 3 to 5 ways to show compassion. If I see someone outside asking for food, I can give it to them. What's another way to show compassion? Well, let's think now about school. If someone is struggling in math, I can help teach them and show them how to solve the problem. Show them. And what's one more way we can show compassion? Well, let's think about our house. If my mom has lots of dishes to clean, I can clean them for her instead. Alright, so that was 3 ways, and I said what compassion meant. So list some ways to show compassion. Pick one act of compassion and complete it. So I'm going to borrow these 3 that I have right up here. And it wants a list, so I don't need complete sentences. So here's my list. Give someone food. Clean dishes. What's another way? Well, we could help teach someone. And now I'm going to start adding some new ones for my list. So another way we can do it is, and this is the one I did, so this is going to be my one I completed, is give someone a face mask. So I saw someone in the store who was selling face masks at Winco. And I was like, that's a good idea. Not selling, she was giving them away. And so I went home and my wife and I sewed a few, and then we handed them out next time we were at the store to people who wanted them. So this is the one that I did. So I just gonna mark it as that's the one I completed. Okay, so now we have this next one, which is our acrostic poem. So an acrostic poem just has the word spelled out. We're spelling out the word kind. And they just are forming a sentence or a description. So our first sentence or description needs to start with a K, then an I, then an N, then a D. So here's my acrostic poem. I did not write this one. I found it off of a person's blog, off of Ethan's blog. And I've just used it for several years now because I thought he did such a good job. He actually does kindness, but I really liked his kind one. So kindness creates happiness. If someone has fallen up, help them. Never give up being nice and do something for someone else. So you'll see it each starts with that first letter in kindness. And this is where I got it from, was from Ethan Kava's website. All right, our next one, say something nice to someone. How does it feel? How does it feel when someone says a nice thing about you? So say something nice to someone. How does it feel? So I said to my wife, and that's the time saying it, I put in quotation marks, you did a wonderful job cooking that delicious dumpling soup. And then I just end it with a thank you. Okay, so now our next question was, how does it make me feel? It made me feel good to acknowledge her hard work. How does it feel when someone says a nice thing to you? I appreciate it when someone says something nice to or about me. Okay, and then we can elaborate on those, but since it's our video, I'm just ending it there so we can get on to our next one. Our next one is, if compassion were an animal, what animal would it be and why? So I need to think, what kind of animal always tries to make people feel better? So what I'm going to pick is a golden retriever. A golden retriever would be the perfect kind of animal to symbolize compassion. They are always looking to have fun, but they also always want to comfort their owners when they are sad. Then I'll go back and check. Why else would golden retrievers be the perfect animal to show compassion? They love to show love and appreciation as well. They curl up right by your feet just to let you know that they are there and love you. Okay, and just so you can see, here is one of my favorite golden retriever pictures. See, look how happy that little guy is. All right, that's it for your SEL for the morning.